this is Stacy from Four Little Bears Gifts. Welcome to the Mega Stash Buster. This cutting file is going to create from only 5 sheets of double-sided pattern paper. You're going to be able to build a huge stash of 24 cards plus 2 extra bonus cards. Also, I'm going to create another video that is going to create boxes for each set. So it's going to create 4 each of 6 designs, making 24 cards total. This is going to be great for any time you need to do mass production of Christmas cards, of gifts of any kind. This is just a wonderful idea. I got this idea from Kendra's Card Challenges. If you don't know her, look her up. She is amazing, and she is the inspiration behind this cutting file. Enjoy. I'm going to run through here now and show you how I cut the designer paper. I'm doing this at 2 times speed. If you need to, just slow it down. But basically, I'm just following the cutting directions. Now you're going to notice on the pages that it asks you to start cutting at the green line. That just gives you a good start point to cut. Also, there are arrows on all of the pieces that are going to show you which way the pattern is going to be facing. So for example, designer paper 1, you probably want a paper that is going to be non-directional on both sides A and B of the paper because you're going to be flipping it. So on page 1 of the PDF, it's going to explain how to get started. We're going to get started by creating envelopes for each card if you need to. Otherwise, they're normal A2 size cards. Any envelope that you have on hand that is an A2 envelope should work. There will be 24 cards total. I've labeled these cards 1A through D, 2A through D, 3A through D, 4A through D, etc. You're going to prepare 16 A2 size card bases. 4 are going to be gatefold and 4 are Z-fold, and the instructions are in the PDF file for how to create those Z-folds and the gatefolds. And I recommend envelopes, or honestly you can just use stacks. As you cut the paper, just place it into the correct stacks or envelopes. Create your matting layers and sentiments as you go, prepare ahead, whichever way you like best, and be creative. I used an example of the sentiments I used, but use whatever you've got or whatever you love. And I'd love to see what you created. So please post on social media, tag me, post it on Pinterest. I believe that's where I'm going to be putting this PDF, and I'd love to see what you do. For the second designer paper that I'm going to cut next, I did choose a design that is fairly directional because most of these are going to be facing right side up, which means that you do need to be careful when you cut this that you're facing it the right direction. Now, I picked one that I don't really mind if it goes sideways on an angle, but I could also use that reverse side if I wanted to. And in this case, the reverse side is not as directional as the front side. So that's why reverse paper is great for this. So starting cutting designer paper 3, as you can see, this paper is mostly upright. So again, you can use a pattern paper that is non-directional or directional. In this case, I am using one that is mostly directional. There's one piece that I might want to flip, but other than that, this page is fairly directional. You'll see that on some of these cut papers that there are sections that are dotted. On those sections, keep those because that's what's going to make your bonus cards in the end. Starting on paper 4, this is going to be the same thing. We can use another directional pattern. There's one piece on here or one cut on here that might want to flip. So choose a paper that's either non-directional or at least non-directional on one side like I did. If you've made it this far, we're on designer paper 5, the last one. Again, this one is mostly directional. I've chosen a page that's directional on one side and non-directional on the other side. There are 4 pieces on the right-hand side that will be sideways. Other than that, this goes the same way the other ones have. Start on the green line and follow the cut lines. Completely optional for cut 5 if you want to fishtail the ends of the cut for card number 2. That's 2A through 2D. If you want to fishtail those ends or leave them flat, whichever you prefer. The PDF for this cut file will be linked below in the comments. Again, I would love to see what all of you do with this, so please share with me what you've done. This turned out to be a really long video, so I will cut this short and I will make another video that shows you how I put all of these beautiful cards together. This is going to be a great mega stash buster for you to make a bulk load of cards for holidays, for anything you might need. I'll also make a video about how to create a box for possibly gifting these in. Thank you again, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.